Ladies and gentlemen, oh my lord, it looks like finally we've got some sort of a hero teaser on the go here. Overwatch is finally dropping lore, and there are some heavy mentions here for Athena. This can probably only mean one thing, or at least fingers crossed. All right, guys, let's get stuck into this. So this is it's the first thing we've seen from Overwatch for a while concerning any kind of new lore, and this tweet just popped up. So it says, accessing fragment recovered personal log of Dr. Mina Liao. File status complete. Now, I've not heard that name before. In fact, it sounds like an Asian style name. It's Liao. I mean, we've heard Liao, I think, a few times before in the past, but Mina Liao, I don't know. I mean, I literally have no idea. You guys in the comments below have probably gone crazy already telling me where this name most likely originates from. But the meat of this is the actual image we've got from this tweet, which goes into a bit of detail. Now, this is really, really funky, so we can actually work quite a few things out from this, so let's get stuck into it. Subject: personal log of Dr. Mina Liao, March the 20th? After all these years, it feels good to finally get to focus on the research that I am truly passionate about. The Athena prototype has been deemed a success, so much so that Jack's finally agreed to authorize my new project, imitating Jack, pending future evaluation. That's a terrible soldier impression, but whatever. Let's carry on, guys. And the timing couldn't be better. People are as scared of Omnics as ever, even at the time they seem more human than ever. Those Omnic monks in Nepal stating that they believe that they possess souls just as we do, and just the other day I read a story about manufacturing Omnics in London walking off the line claiming they heard the music and wanted to search for meaning in life. Why can't we see that artificial life is still fundamentally life? Instead, we're going the opposite direction. Violence against Omnics is on the rise, and even more governments are cracking down on their rights and freedoms. I can only hope that this project can change the conversation, that people can understand that the potential of artificial life is so much greater than whatever we have to gain by treating them as our property or our servants. There is still so much to do, but I have to try and show the world a better way before it's too late. Okay, guys, all right, there's a ton of information here, so let's just break this down what we're getting here. So the very first sort of paragraph we get, or sentence or so, it says, after all these years, it feels good to finally get to focus on the research that I'm truly passionate about. The Athena prototype has been deemed a success, so much so that Jack's obviously Jack Morrison from Overwatch, has finally agreed to authorize my new project. Now, the really interesting bit we can kind of jump forward to the second paragraph here, it says, why can't we see that artificial life is still fundamentally life? Instead, we're going the opposite direction. Violence against Omnics is on the rise. And this goes into a whole sort of descriptive, a bit of text about AI, about, these things. It's life. It might be artificial life, but it's still life. And you can see that Dr. Mina Liao is very much being set up as somebody who is a very, she's behind AI. This looks to be what she's involved in. And if the Athena prototype is deemed a success, what is her next project? That is what this memo is kind of saying here, that she has been given authorization to move on to her next project, whatever that could be. This is great. And of course, there's a little bit of Zen lore there. I mean, the whole thing about those Omnic monks in Nepal stating that they believe that they possess souls, just as we do. I mean, that's a little bit of Zen lore, possibly the only bit of Zen lore we've ever got, but I'll take it, ladies and gentlemen. So this seems pretty cool. It's also Monday, right? This means, or at least it looks like, I mean, it means, let's be real here, this means that we're going to get more teasers. If any of the teasers for the other heroes have been, if this goes down the same sort of path, we generally get a bit of text, then we get a little bit more, and then it culminates in like a little kind of vague video clip. You guys remember the Hammond one, for example, where he sort of rolled by really quick? We didn't really know what it was. We're going ahead and like pausing the video, trying to work out what's going on. So I would stay tuned. That we'll probably get more information in the next few days. I mean, maybe we get more information today. Who really knows, ladies and gentlemen? Now, what I want to take a look at here is this concept art. This is very early Overwatch concept art, and there's a bunch of characters you guys can see here. Obviously, Torbjorn in the middle. The big red guy, that's actually Reinhardt, but a very early version of him. But there is one character right in the middle of the screen, and that is Athena. Now, Athena looks very similar to Echo that we see in the reunion cinematic. Now, We know that Echo became Athena because now Echo is Echo based off that reunion cinematic, which, by the way, guys, is 2 years old at this point, which is incredible to think about, or nearly 2 years old. That's just crazy when you think of it that way. Or maybe it is 2 years old. My brain's gone to crap, ladies and gentlemen, but it is old. It's been a while since we've seen the sort of Athena introduction on Route 66, or rather the Echo introduction on Route 66. But she looks like this Athena. So is that Athena Echo? Like, that's where it gets a little bit confusing. And of course, we don't really know. I'm sure we'll get to see more teasers that come out in the next few days that might give us a bit more information as to the way this is going. Also, Roadhog looks really weird on this bit of artwork. What the hell? Okay, and finally, guys, talking about potential leaks and all of that stuff, there was a couple of French streamers that have actually thrown the date around the 19th of March as some sort of a day where something may happen. Well, I don't know about you guys, but if you look at your watches right now, it is the 16th today. It is Monday. The 19th would put the date very much so slap bang in the middle of Thursday. And now, normally, what does Overwatch do on a Thursday? Well, the PTR updates. So you can kind of read between the lines here and think, well, are we going to get something on the PTR on Thursday based off what those guys were saying? Now, maybe those guys have got incorrect information. Who knows? But what we do have here is a teaser on today, which is the 16th. It is a Monday, so maybe we get a teaser tomorrow. Now, if we do get a teaser tomorrow, that very much supports the idea that we will probably get something on Thursday. And if that happens, well, I can't wait to see what that could be. All right, guys, I've been Stylosa. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you did, remember you can leave a like on the video, which really helps a ton. Also, subscribe to the channel and click the bell. And remember that you can follow me on everything, which is at Stylosa. It's at Stylosa on Instagram and on Twitter. But I really want to see what you guys think about this in the comments below. Dr. Mina Liao, she's very much a brand new character. I don't think I've heard of her before. She's interested in AI, and she built Athena, and now she's working at Overwatch on a different project. It all seems very cryptic, but I guess we're probably going to find out very soon. All right, guys, I'll catch you on the next one. Toodaloo.